Aloha.
Hey, aloha.
We're coming at you today from our new podcast center on the island of Oahu.
That's right, just getting ready to head out to the gym.
Thus the attire and the hat.
And we wanted to get this quick video message out to you. Deb's been getting a lot of questions. We actually been both getting a lot of questions, right, about time.
Yes. A lot of people have been asking me, where do you get all the time to do all the things that you guys do? You guys have been traveling, went to Singapore, went to Australia for 3 weeks, and of course we usually like to vacation a little bit when we speak, because why just go and speak when you can see other different countries and cultures or something. So they've been asking me, how do you MySpace, and you're doing a product launch.
Kiteboarding and racing and everything personal too.
Taking walks on the beach every day. I think I mentioned something about, well, to my VA, I didn't want to have an appointment right before one of our coaching club calls, because if we don't take our puppy out to the beach and give her some exercise beforehand, she drives us crazy during the call. So that's where we were just starting to get comments like, how do you have the time to actually enjoy your life and do all the things that you do and produce products and create the software? And I thought, well, it's not about having more time, because I have just as much time as you do, and
at first we thought, well, it's the delegation.
Right.
You know, the usual delegate on your strengths and take the strengths on that are yours. And I mean, we're experts in communication, behavioral studies, and NLP. And we know that, hey, this is her behavioral strength, and this is mine. This is Deb's communication style. This is mine. She deals with managing the team. I don't. I stay locked away in an office.
We keep him away from people.
Working on projects.
And you deal with more of the technical aspects of it, or anything technically oriented, I would delegate to him. But what we found is that we were both delegating things to each other, which A, doesn't help with time, and B, we were delegating the wrong things. Well, that's what we found out. We were delegating the wrong things.
And, you know, at a deeper level, it'd get to the end of the day, and this would drive her nuts.
Oh, my gosh.
It'd drive me freaking nuts, too. But I'd get to the end of the day, and I'd be busy all day long. And I'd be getting ready to go to the gym, and I didn't get anything done. It'd come out of my mouth.
Constantly.
Like,
every time he said that, it was like nails on a chalkboard. It was like, you got so much done. You've been so busy. And then I would start rattling things off. You did this, you did that. And I would literally list them. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I did get a lot.
But I still didn't feel any more fulfilled.
Yeah.
And it didn't make me feel any better.
And you didn't feel like you had done a lot.
Right.
And that's the key. It's like, how can you not feel like you did stuff when you start at like 5 a.m.? I'm just getting to bed at 3, 4 in the morning.
I like getting up early when nobody's around.
And I like staying up because no one's around. But he would be working. And I don't know if you can relate to this. You're working, but you don't feel like you're making progress toward the most important things.
Or you were just busy all day long, and you look back and you say,
what did I do?
I know I needed all this. And we're not talking about frivolous things here. There are things that need to get done in a business. I don't do anything that doesn't need to get done in a business, that doesn't accomplish a long-term goal, that doesn't make money. One of my top drivers. But there's a level of fulfillment that you want in your life.
Right.
You know I do, and I know Deb does, and I'm assuming you do as well. And that is where the gap is. We found that gap was missing with a lot of our clients, and it was missing for us. Mm-hmm. Fulfillment comes from focusing on the right things at the right time. And imagine if you knew what that right thing and right time were for you. I mean, it changed your life forever. It did mine.
Yeah, it did for us. Honestly, a year ago, before we took this assessment, we were at each other's throats. There were things that he delegated to me, and I would be like, okay, because we weren't delegating the right things. It was just based on conjecture. It was based on what we thought we wanted to focus on, but it wasn't a scientific analysis of this is truly where you should be spending your time. And that's why we're taking a moment out of our day to send this message to you, because our assessment provider, that is our strategic partner, they provide us with assessments and we pay them. And they came to us about a week or two ago, actually it was a good 2 weeks ago, and they told us that they were slashing, just for this month, they were slashing their prices for us. And we thought, well, this is good, but do we really have the time? We're focusing on software development. But the more we talked about it this weekend, actually we were at the beach and we were talking just about how we are doing so much more now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting so much more done, I'm doing more, and yet I'm still able to like the whole week, this whole week, we got to walk on the beach with our dogs.
Yeah,
and
every day.
There was a time that we were living in Hawaii, and people were like, oh, it's so great, live in Hawaii, isn't that great? I'm like, it's kind of like living back in New Jersey. Because we were locked up in our office, we were working from dawn till dusk, and we didn't have a break. And we didn't get those walks. But when we were able to take those walks and look at these mountains and look at the ocean, it's just like such refreshment, right? It's just a renewal for the day. And we thought, this is what life is about, and everyone should experience this. And that's when we realized we had to take a moment, bring this message to our subscribers. First of all, to our coaching clients at the Business Owners Coaching Club, making sure that they get this. But secondly, to the people that are on our subscriber list that are loyal readers, listeners of our blog.
This scientific assessment really, it changed our lives.
Right.
And it's something we use with our clients all the time now. And normally, frankly, between the assessment itself and a debriefing with their team, they invest $197.
Right.
And because of what our strategic partner was passing along to us, we wanted to pass that gift along to you.
Right.
We decided to offer the assessment itself for $37. And
that's it.
That's it.
You get the same exact assessment that our clients get, that we start our coaching club clients off, but for $37.
Right. And if you want to do a debriefing, which they get.
Hey, JP?
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
I'm editing the video. And you know how we're really not focusing on this assessment this month? We're focusing on Blog 360?
Right.
I have a question.
Yeah, I can hear it coming. Hey, where are you going? You've got a question. What's the question?
Instead of doing 37 is so low anyway, right? I mean, it's not like making money off of it. Can we just give it to them for free? Like no charge?
Sure.
That way, they've been subscriber, like for subscribers.
Look, stop. If you got somebody sold, stop selling. You already had me sold.
All right.
Free.
I'm going to ask you more questions when you're relaxing. All right, take care.
Where's my dog?
And I'm telling you, this will change your life, even if you decide to just get the assessment report.
Right.
And figure out everything on your own.
Yeah, why don't we show them a
little bit about it?
why don't we show them
a little bit?
Because you're going to get 14 pages of the assessment. And let's show you a little bit about what the assessment looks like so that you'll see what you're getting and how your time can be divided.
Yep. So just click on the link below.
And we'll see you on the live debriefing call.
Oh, and by the way, I may live in Hawaii, but I'm from New Jersey. Home of the Sopranos. And when I offer a gift, if the gift isn't taken, it's never offered again.
One day, and that day may never come, I might call on you to do me a favor. But until that day, accept this as a gift. The 3 Pound Mafia Podcast. Welcome to the family, huh?